All right, welcome into the table and another collage art video. This is going to be a collage art live stream. We're going to make some collage art here. Kind of hoping a special person shows up today, but we'll see because it's a busy day for them, I'm guessing. But let's see. I'm going to do some collaging for sure. I'm going to need your help to make some collages here. At least one collage, maybe two. But before we jump into that, let me just scoot that to the side. I was talking to my good friend Colleen, and I see Colleen's here. I told her I would show you probably my most valuable magazine. I have other ones. They could be extra valuable as well, and I may not know it because I have all those popular mechanics from like the 40s all the way up to like the early 2000s, probably the late 1990s. So I have so many of those, and they're really interesting. I know a few of them are probably valuable because some of them are like special editions and stuff like that, and historical events happening. But this magazine right here, the Mademoiselle, this one is from August 44 1944, right? And this magazine is really special because it's their college edition, college edition. I had to use some AI and stuff to really figure this out. I use multiple AI platforms to help me figure out what I have here. And this is actually a college edition, and they made these, for like ladies going back to school, like going back to college after this. But this is also, World War II era, and it's very different. So it's not like in perfect shape or anything. It's from, you can see, August 1944, 25 cents for this thing. What does it say? 39 cents in Canada. A little more expensive if you're in Canada. But let me pull it out of here, show it to y'all. I have showed it in the past, and I didn't know what I had. I don't even know if that video is still live on the page because it's a really old video on the page. But I remember when I was looking at it, I'm like, I'll cut this up. I'll make some really cool collage art with it. And then I realized, so it's so rare that it's never been posted for sale on eBay. On Feebay, they've never even had one of these for sale. Nobody's ever listed this one. You can find other Mademoiselles on there, but you cannot find this one. It's never been listed for sale, except for me, and I have it listed for like $400, and I'm not gonna sell it for anything less, and I actually think that's too cheap. I don't think I'm gonna sell. If someone did that, I might cancel their offer. I don't know. I do have it listed on there for something like that, but it's been sitting there for a long time. A lot of people looked at it, but they don't understand what it actually is. If you realize that how rare this one is, it's pretty crazy. But it's not perfect. You can see the cover is, falling off. There's some damage to the binding there. And I found this randomly in a guy's storage locker, and he's giving me like Sports Illustrated magazines, and he had some of these old ones, and I'm like, oh, I want that for sure. And he didn't know, I didn't know. And then once I got to looking up to see what this is, because I have like some Cosmopolitans and stuff that are this age as well, and I was just like, found those, but nobody has this one. So these are special issues. This is, for young women going back to college. This is the college issue. So there's lots of like fashionish stuff like in there, and trends and stuff going on in those times, 1944. So the pictures are crazy. It's a beautiful magazine. This stuff is beautiful inside of it, and I figured we'd flip through this just real quick and just kind of look at it, since we always collage with magazines here. I joked with Colleen that I'll take a razor blade to this and cut it up and make some collage art, but if I want to waste $400, I don't even know if I would, because I don't even know if I'd sell it at this point, because I know that, it's not in perfect shape. You could see here it's coming off a little bit, but the pictures, there's no water damage. It doesn't stink. That's a big bonus. It doesn't stink at all, but there's so much collage material in here that would just blow people away, for sure. No one's gonna have it. So if you wanted some vintage collaging, like with women and fashion stuff that I like to collage with, this is like a treasure trove for that. Look, he's he just got back. He's a sailor. It's kind of those kind of pictures, you know what I mean? This is World War II era, so you got to imagine that. But a lot of college fashion and stuff. You'll see, I'll just keep flipping through it so you can get a view for what it's like. The shoes. but there's a lot of like drawing illustrations and stuff in there, but there's like real life pictures. Look at how crisp that is. I hope my camera is showing how crispy clean that picture is. It's so clean. It's perfect. Like everything's good. Once you get into like these pages, it's like really good. The print is really nice, and you could, man, I could so collage with this. Someday we might, if the channel gets up to like being profitable and stuff, and I get a lot of supporters and stuff, I would be willing to sacrifice this to make collages with everybody that we know that no one will have. Like that cat, that nobody will have for sure. I mean, this is like a really rare magazine, and as I kept trying to look for it anywhere else, I had 3 different AIs searching the internet trying to find any listing ever that anyone has ever sold this magazine, and couldn't find one. I mean, they could be wrong. Look at how crisp and clean that is. They could be wrong, you know, it's AI, so it's not the greatest or anything. But I mean, if you find a listing, you share it with me, and maybe if it's a reasonable price, we'll buy it so we could have 2 and we can cut one up, and I wouldn't feel so bad about doing it. But this is one I have. I don't usually care about magazines, but this one is crispy clean, super beautiful.
Y9S set. Wow, 44. This is so cool. Camera is thumbs up.
All right, camera's looking clean. Looks like you can see how crispy clean these pictures are. There's no damage. Like, these are not damaged at all. Maybe a little tiny bit on the corner, but not at all. The cover, we saw the cover had the little issues where it's kind of coming apart, but then the cover don't have the staples in it. The staples are in these pages, so these just look super duper clean, and the colors pop. The colors really pop. And I'm glad Colleen kind of said that, but let me just kind of show you real quick. Try not to hit the microphone. Boom. Those are so crispy for the 1940s. 1944. This magazine is in great shape. I was amazed when I got it. I didn't know what I had. After researching a lot, I realized, and having 3 different AIs research for me, I was like, oh, I should not cut this, because I was like in that video when I first had it. I was like, yeah, I'll cut this up. We'll make some really cool collages with this. Luckily, I didn't jump to getting it, because usually when I'll find a magazine and I see something really cool like that, I'll cut it out instantly and just start collaging with it. And it's like, I'm so glad that I did not do that. You could see how clean the colors are. And funny, not a smell. I don't smell, you know, old magazines. I think Colleen was joking with me too the other day about my stinkiest magazine haul of all times. You can see, I know that's still on the page. You can still go see that stinkiest magazine haul of all times. And this It magazine's older than those ones. Well, those other ones were probably late 40s. But they stunk like, you know, rat poop and pee, and just, those were real bad. Should never have brought those in my house. What a disaster that was. And then I'd end up getting like 50 boxes full of those Popular Mechanics, so those ones were just a waste. But, you know, you live and you learn. And then also you can never know what you're going to come across. I really love that. I really love that picture right there. I just wanted to share this with y'all because I'm never going to really share it, or we're not really going to collage with it. So just flipping through. Hopefully you're enjoying the pictures in here and seeing some cool stuff. Again, this is the college edition, college issue. So they had only released this once a year, and they'd release it in, you know, right before college starts. And it was meant to like highlight women going back to college and their fashion and stuff. So you could kind of see they're at the school there. You know, it looks like an old world building to me. Maybe I'll stop holding that cover like that. Pretty. Lots of different, the shoes are kind of funny. So this gives you an idea of what the fashion was like too. Make sure my hands aren't like kind of hot and sweaty. That dog, I like got a castle in the background or something. It's interesting, these boys. Oh, don't do nothing stupid here. Try not to, you know, mess it up. It's not perfect for sure. That's one thing. But back to school. She's going to teach you something. But since people do flip throughs and stuff on YouTube or flip through magazines, this flip through right here is like a screenshot in time, you know, 1944. So, you know, we're like around that World War II era. and that's what kind of makes it a little more valuable. I really don't want to bend that too much, but I want you to see it. So I guess I'm gonna hold it up here. I'm gonna just keep flipping through it. Hopefully you're enjoying the pictures and you just see, I mean, I hope. Colleen said the camera's working good, but they are crispy clean. They're as crisp as some of my brand new modern magazines, but they have this like matted look to them where they're really good. They look so good. You'd make some really cool collage art with these. And then, you know, I thought about, like I said, I have it for sale. I need to go and take it off for sale because I don't think I want to sell it. There's no price in the world. Well, maybe. There's always a price, right? But I know us together here on the live streams could make some serious cool collages with this stuff. Just kind of show you. You can get this pearl necklace and earrings for $5. $5. Are they real pearls? I mean, prices have changed a lot. These watches, that watch was $39, so that was you were a baller at that time. You buying that watch. Just lots of cool stuff. This would probably be interesting for a lot of people to go through, like to see the prices and the individual fashion stuff. Oh my gosh, that is so clean, so clean, just crispy clean. But it has this crazy finish to it. It's just a weird finish. It's like, it's not weird. It's just like not matte. It's like, it's not glossy. But it is bright and beautiful. And it's not, I don't know, it's not like any other vintage magazines I have. And this, I'm sure this is what a lot of people would be interested in by reading this. I'll just kind of do it, and you could pause it if you really wanted to read some of these things, because I'm sure this is what is really interesting about it. Like, you know, some of the old magazines and their advertisements can be really fun to just kind of look at, especially like in my Popular Mechanics. There's some more of it. I think you could pause that and zoom it in or something. Really crazy. But like in the Popular Mechanics, they got some funny, goofy ones. These ones is a little more tamed. Okay, 1944, a little more tamed. The summer of 1944, August. It's August. This is the college issue. Cannot find it for sale anywhere. It is very rare, but I just wanted to show it to you. I just felt like it was worth sharing. I did do it in that video, but I think that video is gone. I don't think it's on the page anymore, where it was like an old magazine haul when I got these, and I got some sports magazines or something. I don't think that one's on the channel anymore. So there is no documentation of this. So here's a documentation of this and a way for you and I to look back and see that's gonna pop open. I don't want that to happen. So, you know, it'll show you, it shows you like kind of like those type of magazines as well, where they show you how to make stuff. Let me just keep flipping and then we'll get into some collaging. I just felt like it was a really cool magazine to share, and so everyone can see this super rare magazine. Now it goes into you know, some different paper right here just for a second, where they're like showing different jackets. She's like designing some clothes there. I think this is where like you can actually see how to like design your own clothes. There's some girls, military. Thank you for your service, ladies. And yeah, that's what this is all, you know, around. It's kind of around the World War II era. They would be so awesome to make a collage with those ladies. Okay, gotta resist. If the channel becomes profitable one day, I'll keep this. And when the day comes, then we could collage with it, but I won't sacrifice it. If anyone sees one like this for sale, you let me know, because I want to corner the market, because as far as I can find, no one's ever listed this for sale on eBay or any other like selling app like that. Now, that doesn't mean it hasn't been listed, but from 3 different AIs could not find this anywhere for sale. So one of a kind right here. I mean, you know, some might still exist, but do they exist in this great of condition? I just wanted to share it with y'all. We're going to get into collaging in a minute, like I said, but let me just kind of keep flipping through. We'll get here to the end just so you can kind of see, and then I can see too in the future of like what we have here. because it's a really cool magazine. I see picture after picture after picture that I could collage with. Really enjoy it, really love it. The colors are so bright, and I haven't got a whiff of old magazine smell yet, so that's saying something. That's really saying something. So here we go back into the advertisements. You know, there's always going to be those at the back of magazines for like the makeup and stuff. Firestone. So now, oh, Lexi's here.
Hey yo, this is some cool stuff. Good move not cutting it up though. Resist the call.
Yep. Okay. So Lexi, you just hang on 1 second here. Okay, that's it. Look at that one. I love this one. That one's it. So I'm gonna set that. Well, let me put it back in the bag. Okay. I'm happy y'all enjoyed it. You don't go nowhere, Lexi. You just hold on a second. I'm gonna put this here. Put this in the bag.
A Colleen Jacobs -Y9S.
In a second.
Sent. Hi birthday girl. At Lexicam Graph. Sent. Hi Colleen.
Look, Lexi, I know you say it was just a joke of like you're never a priority and stuff or like that kind of thing, but I want to let you know how much I appreciate you for being a friend and always coming here to the live streams and stuff. So I got you a birthday cake. I got you a little birthday cake here. Now I know you can't eat it, but you can imagine it. Just want to show you appreciation. This is a lemon cake. It's a little lemon birthday cake. So I got you a little lemon birthday cake. We can't fit all the candles on there, but we'll pretend that you're really young. We won't, we won't put it on here. But I just decided to get you a little cake. I'll eat it without you, but I'll think about you when I'm eating it. So happy birthday, Lexi. I really appreciate your friendship. Really appreciate you being around here and even stopping by today on your birthday. I really, really appreciate that. This is a lemon mini cake. Let me put it back in the fridge so it stays safe, okay?
At Lexicam Graph. Sent. Oh, look at that Leonore frosting swell.
Okay, so I was showing you that magazine. Yeah, it's got that swirl on it. I'm gonna eat that later. I'll think about you. Sorry I can't share it with you physically, but what I can do, I was just buying time for Lexi to show up. Y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know that I was just buying time, hoping that Lexi had a little time on her birthday. And we were gonna celebrate Lexi's birthday because she is a priority. She is a priority around here. I really enjoy our conversations. We joke around with each other a lot, and I actually enjoy it. I don't take it personally, even though when she tries to get the upper hand on me, which she's a little witty, probably does get the upper hand on me a lot of the times. But I wanted to make a quick collage, so you're gonna have to contribute, Lexi. If you, as much as time as you have, you don't have to stay if you need to leave. I know it's your birthday, but if you need to go, you can go and you can come back and watch what we finally create. But this one's for you, Lexi. We're gonna create a birthday collage with this cake. So we have a lemon cake. I had a lemon cake, and we're gonna, you know, create an actual collage with a cake. Felt like a fun thing to do. You gave me that inspiration for my birthday one. It probably didn't come out as good as we thought, but hey, that bird's kind of funny, and he was stealing the cake. So we have a cake collage today, and we're gonna do it for Lexi's birthday because she's awesome. And if you guys haven't seen her collage that's on the page, you should do that. Or she also has an Instagram page where she does some other art, and you can check her out on there. I believe in the community feed on this page, you can find her Instagram. If you want to drop the Instagram, you can handle. You can just find her by searching her name on there. But she makes some really cool stuff, and I'm encouraging her to make more collages here in the future, and we'll definitely share them with y'all here. So that's gonna be fun. Let's cut around this cake first, and I don't know. This cake looks really delicious too, but I couldn't afford this cake. I just got a small a small one. Plus, I shouldn't be eating that much cake. I'd rather collage with the cake than eat a whole bunch of cake. I know my daughter would eat it, but she's actually the one who holds me back on eating too much sweets, which, you know, somebody's got to stop me, you know what I mean? Someone's got to stop me for sure, so that's a good thing. You know, adults, sometimes we don't grow up and then we have the right to eat anything we want, and that's not always the best thing, because, you know, I ate a big old burrito last night and I thought, man, I could just eat these every day. Like if I wasn't a father, I would just sit here and eat these all the time. Like this would be like, I'd probably have one for lunch and dinner.
Set. Well, shucks, I feel awfully special now, and I got nowhere else to be. My birthday wish is to make progress on magazine sorting.
Awesome. That's a good one. I'm going to send you more magazines, so you're going to have a problem with that. You're going to have a problem here soon. You better get some kind of system set up, because when I send you 20 more magazines, well, 20's not enough. I don't know. I can only fit like 10 in those bags, but you saw that last one I sent you, Lexi. I actually customized a bag for you because those were bigger magazines and they're a little tricky. They don't fit in the regular flat rate envelopes that I like to send people. The flat rate runs are good because they're padded, and then, you know, I could probably shove like 8 magazines inside those. And so they're padded, and then I also get the tracking number. But when you do Ground Advantage through USPS, they give you a tracking number for those too. So that's a new thing. Well, I don't know how new it is, but it's newer-ish. The Ground Advantage with USPS will give you a tracking number as well, and it like $100 insurance or something on it. So it's almost like priority. It's just a little slower. So I forgot. I might have want to kept the plate, but I don't think well, I know we're not keeping the plate now. So let me get around this first, and then I'm gonna need your guys' help, guys and gals. I always say guys, but you know what I mean, guys and gals. I'm gonna need your help so we can make a really cool collage, and then we're doing it for Lexi's birthday, but anybody else, if your birthday's coming up soon, you can say, I can't make a collage for everyone's birthday. I'm not a very good birthday collager, as we can see from my birthday collage video. Okay, there's a whole bunch of knives up here. I don't know if we can incorporate those or not, but it's pretty interesting. So we have a cake. It looks delicious, I must say. Let me show it to you. Happy birthday, Lexi. Here's your birthday cake. Your birthday cake. You know, I saw this stuff. I don't know. You tell me. Lexi's picture has a dog in it. I think I found your dog's friend. He's I think I found your dog's friend. Where is he? He, her, she. I don't know if they're the same kind of dog. There's a little Chihuahua. I think he's a Chihuahua. What kind of dog is that? You let me know. Do we use the dog? I'll set the dog here to the side so we know we're talking about this guy. He's funny. But why that's happening, I need these hands, because I know the hands are going to be holding the cake if I can make them do that. You know, I have kind of an idea, but I don't really know. You know, never really know. I like that girl in her, like, what do they call them? The ribbons. Oh, here we go with some hands. Yay, more hands. Probably should have put a new blade on for this, but I've been cutting through all those magazines, so not the best. What kind of dog do you have, Lexi? I don't know if it's a Chihuahua. It might be something. He might be different. I cut out these fingers nice and neat, so bear with me. Enjoy the jazz music.
Lexi MC Graph said, oh gosh, she'd be mortified. She already has too many Chihuahua friends.
Too many Chihuahua friends. Chihuahuas can be crazy. They can be cool dogs, but they're also a little wild. It's cool. Sometimes. You want a little dog alarm. I always joke when I go to people's house and I ring the doorbell and the dogs start barking. I'm like, oh, set off the dog alarm. The other joke I always say to people, because I go into people's houses a lot with when they're there living in the house still, and I have to like have these, I don't know, they're just like, I wouldn't call it like my lines or anything, but I just have certain things that I say to lighten the mood, because I'm walking into someone's house. I mean, I'm walking into their house, it's kind of uncomfortable, they're there trying to move or something, it's personal space, but I have to walk in to grab some equipment, and so I always say different jokes. But the one that always makes people laugh is like, I start talking to the dog and I'm like, don't worry, man, I'm not the mailman. I know I kind of look like him, but I'm not the mailman. And it makes the owners laugh, which then if the owners are laughing, I feel like it calms the dog down. Like then they know that I'm a cool person and I'm not meant to, like, I'm not here to be bitten. Don't bite me. That's really all I'm asking, dude. just don't bite me. I have been bitten before, believe it or not. Wrigley's. Let me cut that now. Ooh.
Lexic MC Growth said, she's half Chihuahua, but her personality skews toward the chow chow in her.
Oh, those are two. Wow, those are two crazy breeds right there too to be mixed. So yeah, sounds like a cool dog though. Let's see. How old's your dog? You had him for a long time. Is it a boy or girl? Oh, you probably said she right there, huh? Yeah, she. See, I'm kind of listening. I'm trying to cut fingers out, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, but then everyone else gets to hear it too, so that's really cool. I wonder if this is gonna work, but like you say, you never know till you try. What's the rest of the line? You should know, I say it all the time. It's just another rhyme. Right on time. I don't know why I have a habit of rhyming. It's like Dr. Seuss-ish. Not really, it's more like from music. I always worked in recording studios and stuff, so music, you know, you gotta be a rhymer. Let's see, I gotta fix this nail here because the color. Okay, kind of did that. Kind of opposite cutting here. Feeling a little wobbly, and I'm all up kind of in the mic, but it's kind of like in my cheekbone right now. It's right in my dimple. That's where it's pointing. Maybe my cheeks are hollow there, so maybe you could still hear me all right. This mic's pretty good. Thanks to an anonymous supporter of the channel, I was able to get this microphone. So they didn't want to be named, but I'm super thankful for their support. They don't even know how much I'm thankful. I try to say it, but words can't say how thankful I am. And I'm thankful for all y'all showing up, and I'm super thankful for Lexi showing up all the time. Sometimes me and Lexi been on here and I'm just like, I would have been just talking to myself for hours, and so super thankful I had someone to chat with. Makes it really fun.
13, maybe. She's my mom's dog, so I don't have all the info, but she's up there.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
pet rat person, not a dog person over mouse.
You're a pet rat person? Did I hear that right? Oh, okay. Cool. I used to have one when I was younger too. Well, it was my brother's, it wasn't mine. But, you know, I still got to play with him and stuff, and he'd run around. He's cool. He's cool. Not a dirty old rat, you know, like the ones you see downtown Portland. Those ones are massive. I don't those ones freak me out. There's a difference. There's a big difference. Those ones really freak me out, but then the regular ones are really cool. Like, or, you know, like the pet ones are really cool. Oops, kind of cut off her, like, bone right there. I think I'm going to leave that together for now, and I'm going to leave a little bit of black on the bottom. So let's see. It's the moment of honesty or truth, you know, one of those words. Something that shows if it's going to work or not. Fate. Okay, we cut out this. We cut out the hands. My idea was that the hands could hold the cake. Is it going to work? Well, I guess it could go between the fingers right there, huh? Okay, I'm going to take a drink of water. You let me know if the sizing seems right. I'm going to show it to you here, and then I can drink water while the delay goes through. The cake could come down a little further, so it's not poking out the sides. I could trim some off the sides, too. Proportionate? Right, proportions? Proportionate? What do you think? Yes or no? Do you like it, or is it off? I don't know. I think it, yeah.
Lexic MC Growth said, it's perfect.
Great. That is good. That is good. Cool. So that worked. That was in my vision. Sorry, buddy, you don't get to be part of the collage because we'll freak the other dog out, and we can't be having that happen. Let's see. I like that, how it's going. Let's set that to the side. This girl's ribbon's interesting. I saw this, and it's a waffle cone, and I thought maybe, I mean, it's gonna make it tall, but what if the arms are coming out? Sorry, I'm just drinking water. Let's look at it and see if we think, and then I'll let y'all make the choice. Is it too tall? Because we've got to put something on top of the cake too. But you know, when arms cut off like that.
Y9S said, that smiling face.
That smiling face. Oh, that's the hard eyes. It's gonna. I don't know why it doesn't read that. It reads some emojis. You know, my little technology thing. She's British. We gotta forgive her, okay? She has different ways of saying things. Oh, I don't know if she's British, English, whatever it's, whatever the label of that one is. I think it's like the English female, but I like it. It's better than like a robot reading voice and stuff. Some of them really sound like robots, so I think she's probably the closest to my favorite for reading back audio. Let me just get this out. Sometimes, like I was saying, arms or hands, when they cut off like that, then it could be kind of weird. Sometimes it's cool though, like when it's just cut off abruptly and then you kind of keep it like that, and so it looks like it's floating or something. That could be kind of cool, like the one that we did not too long ago that I ruined the other day. I didn't ruin it, I'll let you know I saved it. The one with the coin dropping down on the girl and her Chuck Taylors. I'm losing the spoon because that don't matter. I hope it don't matter. But I was able to save it with a picture. So I got a picture of it. Unfortunately, the precision craft glue went right through that. And I think actually Lexi might have had a question about that glue in the past. We're wondering if you spread it on, if it would work good. I think it would have worked better if it was spread out. But since I was dotting and dabbing it, you could see the little dots and dabs. Made her arm kind of look like she had like warts or something. She looked like she had some warts or something coming through. So that did not work good with that thin paper. Works good with that thicker old, what are those? National Geographic magazines. It worked fine with those. Which I am going to be making some more of those collages. I just saw some that I actually already have together. I need to glue them down. So we will do that here in the near future. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in a video. I might have to do it in a video and a live stream, so that'll be fun. A little more vintage stuff, even though I said I'm gonna be doing more modern stuff. I still gotta get back to my vintage stuff a little bit because I kind of want to finish off that as like a collection. Just something in my mind I thought would be cool to do. So what I'm gonna do here, I don't really know what's happening. We're just, you know, commit already. I am committing. I'm just doing it. Just cutting into this. What can we put on the top? I'll show you. I have some stuff like what was I gonna put on the top? I don't remember.
Said that was a shame with the glue, but I wouldn't have called it ruined. Then Agawin, I've never figured out a perfect glue solution, so my standards are on the high.
Yeah, and I don't think it's ruined. I actually put it in a frame. I just say stuff like that. Let's make it more dramatic for YouTube. I ruined my piece. What do I do now? that sounds like a title of a video. You know, I'm thinking too much YouTube stuff. But yeah, it's probably not ruined. I put it in a cheap picture frame that I got off of Scamazon, and it looks fine. I can show it to y'all here in a little bit. It's sitting over there with my elephant one. And I messed up my elephant one. I didn't ruin the elephant one. It's just not as good as my picture. I need to cut out some more circles now for that. So let's see what happens here. You know, obviously we don't want the creamer or whatever, the light cream. What is that, yogurt or something? I don't know if we're gonna make this work right. We have to hide it. I don't know if it's gonna work. Hey, you quit messing with me. You stop that right now. Okay, so we'd have to cake, hands. I think the hands, if the hands are here to the edge of the cone, where is that cut at? There it is. Oh, let me do this real quick and then I can get your opinion.
Said, I want to experiment with spray adhesive, but I don't think it would work well with mixed media pieces.
Yeah, I've thought of that too, and I've never done it like this either with art, but it just reminds me of in my past. Like I said, I used to do music and concert promotion and stuff like that, and we would take the spray adhesive and spray the concert posters and then glue them up to like walls and buildings and stuff. It was crazy, but that stuff works, man. That stuff works. I think as long as it doesn't get all wrinkled up, like our poster paper, we never had any problems with it. We would glue them everywhere. Probably not the best, and especially when I was young. Some places here, like here in Portland, it's all over the place, so nobody cares. But when I would do it in Spokane, it's their walls are not like they are here, and the poles are metal poles. Like here, you go down Hawthorne Street, and they're just staples. They're just covered in, you know, concert posters and different things, advertisements for your cleaning company, anything like that. And so it's really wild. So you could just go and do it. No one's gonna care. Your poster's probably gonna get covered in a few days because people are going around advertising.
Set. That is evil.
Yeah, they you know. So here's a story though I was gonna tell. Is I do it here in Portland, and people do it all the time. It's just like covering up. It's advertising on like abandoned buildings and stuff on main streets and stuff. You'll just see posters, you know, all along the wall, big ones just sprayed and glued. But I started doing it in Spokane, and they're not used to that kind of, you know, guerrilla marketing or however you want to call that. And the police ended up looking at the like names and the stuff on the poster, and some of the stuff said these CDs are available in Hastings. You probably don't know what a Hastings is, but it's just like a record store, like local-ish record store in the Northwest, and I don't even think they exist anymore. But they went and contacted the Hastings and say, hey, these guys, you need to tell them to stop posting this stuff on the walls. And so it was just a funny way that they went and found where we distribute our local music and told us to quit, knock it off, guys. Kids, that was fun and all, but no more. So kind of got in trouble for it. Didn't get in trouble, but you know, they're about to get me in trouble. Before I tape this down, let me get your opinion. See the waffle cone? Now imagine that that's gone in the background. You don't see what's behind it, right? This is on that, but we cut the rest of the wrists off and they would go, let me do that without messing it up. Boom. Do you like the waffle cone? It's kind of cool. I mean, but I'm gonna let you decide. I'm not gonna say I need to stop saying what I think, and then I'm influencing the chat, and that's not good. The question is, do we go with the waffle cone? Light bulb. Strawberries. Strawberries and light bulbs. Drink some water. Gotta love this like 30-second delay. It's really delayed, but it's all good. Do you like the waffle cone? Because I'll tape it down and cut off the sides, or just these little pieces off to the side that you can see of the wrist. It kind of gives it some structure. I need to stop talking. What are we gonna put on top? Oh, I have that, maybe? Spoil Colleen's collage. There's the scraps from that. Oh, I have that. That don't really go with this though, huh? The lips and the blowing the smoke out of it. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna need something. We gotta top it with something. Okay, I'm gonna take it as a yes. I don't know. Maybe it's really delayed. Don't know. I'm gonna say yes on the waffle cone. Maybe you don't know what a waffle cone is. It's this. It looks a cone. It looks like a waffle. They smell really good when you cook them. I don't cook them, but you know, when they cook them like in the mall or something. I'm gonna put this on there, but I'm not gonna fully put it on. And that's why I'm not gonna fully put it on. Cause it's a little crooked. It's a little crooked. Now I gotta straighten it up all the way over again. It's obviously gonna be a little crooked, but I'm trying to make it evenish. Evenerisher. How do I get that to do that? Right there. Let's see. Yummy. Looks real yummy. Okay. I'm gonna trim these off. This ain't gonna matter either way. I think we're going with it. I gave y'all a chance, well, I don't know if I gave you enough chance. my delayed stream. Sacrifice your wrist, girl. Sayonara. I think that means bye-bye. Okay, what happened? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Yummy. I like waffle cones. I'm biased.
Colleen Jacobs Y9S said, "Wake up, Lexi."
She's eating her cake, okay? We're gonna put this down. And, you know, could be doing laundry. It's Sunday, and my daughter's running the laundry. That's probably why it's so hot in here right now. But it's cold outside, so I'm not really mad at that. I don't want to lock it in too much because... So apparently, hopefully, this is
Lexi Grove
acid-free.
I answered so long ago. I don't think it went through it all, loudly crying.
That was happening to Colleen the other day. Something, YouTube's really messing with me. So we'll just, you know, sorry. Hope if you don't hear it get read out loud, then I don't think it went through. And I think that's how we'll know for right now because it's on. Unless I said I muted it.
Said, I repeat, I like the waffle cone. The more sugar, the better.
Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, so luckily I didn't get rid of the scoop. Let me show you. It's gonna kind of mess with it just a tad. But you look under the cake there and you can see a little bit of that yogurt there. I don't think that's gonna matter too much, but to make the cake sit right, or I would need to trim the cake off of the edges. Okay, need your opinion again. Hopefully it goes through. Hopefully they go through this time. I could glue it right there or tape it right there and trim the edges. This is option one. Option one, I keep it right here and I cut off the edges of the cake and then you won't see any of the yogurt. But then the cake is kind of not as tall as her fingers, or it's about to the top of her fingers, option two, and you still see a little bit of that yogurt under there, which I don't think most people will notice. But I'm gonna give you all the options. This is collaging together, so it's looking really cool. It's looking really cool. We gotta be careful because if I go up too high, you start seeing the full cup of the yogurt. I could put like something else there too. So if we want to cover that, I have some strawberries. Let's see, I don't have a ton of other stuff, so we're gonna have to get creative of how we finish this off. But we have to do it. We have to do it for Lexi. So what do I got? This girl, I mean, we could use some ribbons. That was just a joke. We're celebrating 25 years and I just put that there. You know I'm a drip lover. Move the cake up.
Lexi Grove said, I moved the cake up and trimmed the yogurt off, personally.
Okay. So then we can see through. So you wouldn't see the cone. So you wouldn't be able to see the cone because it's the yogurt is blocking the cone. Unless I cut off this little extra bit of the cone here and put it right there so we fake the position. Let's try to fake the position first because it doesn't matter. We're not losing anything we wouldn't lose anyway right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fake it till you make it. Yeah, see, none of that matters. It's very little bit, but maybe it'll work. Just to keep that waffle cone illusion, which at the same time we don't need to, and we could just shove some other stuff in there. So a little bit of waffle cone. And I could layer that up too. Okay. We're just gonna do that briefly and see if that did it. I think that might actually have just done it. Just that little bit. Oh, where's the cake gotta set? Sorry, I'm away from the mic right now. I'm away from the mic right now. You call back at a better time. Put my face up over it. Okay, there you go. Just a tad, just a smidgen.
Lexic MC Graph said, brilliant.
Awesome. So that, I think that looks good because then you can
Colleen
see it.
Jacobs Y9S said, tiny circles, lots and lots of teeny
No,
tiny
don't.
circles.
No, you did not just say. There will be no tiny circles happening today. It's not going on. Colleen wants to mess with me and try to make me go crazy. Like I'm already crazy enough having them tiny circles. They drive me nuts. Why? Why do they drive me nuts? I don't know. Coconuts. We're gonna put just a little tad on the, just kind of trying to mess with what we got here. I don't even know if I needed to do this, but hey, let's just try it a little tad bit. No tiny circles are happening today for sure. Just trying to get a little height on it just in case I need it. Don't know if I need it.
Lexic MC Graph said, at Colleen Jacobs Y9S, I think tiny stars are more birthday, don't you?
No. I can't cut shapes. If you want to cut the shapes and you send them to me, you know my address, you send them here, and I'll happily glue them. Well, I don't know if I'll be happy, but I will glue them on for you. We might have some shapes. You know what? We might have to shape something. Yeah, you're gonna have to shape up or ship out. What's the phrase parents would say? Okay, I mean that got us just a tad bit more.
At Colleen Jacobs Y9S said, yeah, Lexi.
You guys really getting me here. I'm gonna sneak this in there without any weird shapes. I don't know what shape you call this, but it's just a tad. I don't know. I can't get my angle. My arm hurts. I don't know if I told you all that. I just slept on my arm really bad. Really bad, lad. I don't know what happened. Felt like I sprained my arm or something. Hurt myself. I got hurt. Okay, I got that in there. Feather it. Feed. Just fill the gap. Just enough. Just enough. And I think I just got to trim just a tad. Okay, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this, but just to make it fit right in there. No one's gonna know. They're gonna know. How are they gonna know? Because you told them so. Why do I rhyme all the time? I'm just cutting off a little bit of the bottom that you kind of see sticking out there through the back of her hand. So just to make sure that we don't have any weird positioning. Just like that. Just like that there. Oh, it's almost perfect. I can barely see the edge of it there, and I can see the edge of it there. We just tilt it right. Let me try to lock this into place here. Lock it in with the permanent, ultra permanent washi tape. I don't know if I could actually see it. Oh, I could see the back of her hand. It's like right. Oh. I think that's it. I'm not gonna fully tape it down. Just enough. I think that's it. Oh, now you messed everything up. Good one. Good one. I could see it better from here. That piece of tape don't even touch it, but barely at all. Is that how it's getting messed up? I'm not sure. Okay, stars. Tiny star. If I was good at doing it, I would totally do it. I'd do it for you if I could do it. That's kind of how everything is with me. Like, I'd do it for you if I could do it. But I just don't have the means to do a lot of stuff. With the skills. I see a tad bit of pink in there. I don't think anyone's going to see that. I don't think that's going to be a problem there. We could drop some fruit. So what I was going to say, let me get rid of this stuff. somehow we can kind of cover up that transition as well. We have some pink. You have some pink. If you're lactose intolerant, after eating this cake, I have this pink toilet. I don't know why that's in this pile. Okay. So we have another hand. We had that pink drip there. What do I have? I have light bulbs. Like, we could put a light bulb right in the middle. I mean, I don't know. This hand. I just had another hand, just in case this hand didn't work out. Someone's got to hold the cake. So we got hands. What else was I trying to show you? So we have these light bulbs. I have 2 of them. We could do just one bright light bulb. This girl's on her legs. I don't know what's going on with this one either. She has her umbrella and it's wet. But I have these strawberries from the Keebler. Who wants to steal these from the Keebler elf? See, he could be dropping them. Oh, and there you go. I didn't clickbait you. I just didn't want Lexi to know it was a birthday cake in the thumbnail. So I used this piece of pie. It's gelatin. I mean, that's what I was thinking. Oh, I thought maybe we used the Cool Whip. Or is that? Yeah, it's Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Was that like Family Guy where he says Cool Whip? I think that's Brian. Brian says that. He says it weird. I don't know if I can say it like he does. So we have strawberries. We can put some Cool Whip on the top. Strawberries. Now, this is a scrap piece from Colleen's birthday collage. Oh man, it's very simple, but she ain't gonna know what it is. So, but I'll let her see the back end of it. She can. I keep giving her hints. She's gonna get her collage in the mail, but she can see what it is. But I don't know if she can see what it is. She won't know. It's just a teaser. But when I flipped it over, I was like, oh man, that milk is really cool. And I wonder if we like pour milk down it. Can we? Should we?
At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S said, Stewie.
Oh, it's Stewie. Okay, there you go. I was off. So, question. Y'all, I don't know. I'm not cutting out any circles. I'll cut these drips out before I cut out some circles. We have stars? No, I can't even draw a star. You should see my drawing of stars. They're really bad. I do have those stencils, so we could like try to draw on the stars or something. And let's see what this says.
Said, how does the milk line up on the strawberries? Is it meant to be?
I think it might be meant to be. Oh, on the strawberries. I was thinking about on the cake. Wow. Good eye. Okay, your eye, my razor blade. Let's see how much drip we can keep. It's really tough keeping drip. I don't need to tell you that. I think you know how hard it is to keep the drip. Let's cut the drip first before we cut strawberries, because if we can't cut the milk and the drip, then I mean we can still cut the strawberries, but then we can overlay it over the strawberries. So hey, doesn't hurt to go ahead and try. If it doesn't work, what? You can cry. I can cry. We can all cry together. I'm just gonna take it nice and slow. Oh, already cutting the rim of the milk. Getting ahead of myself. That's all, folks. Can I fix that? Do I need to fix that? You know my brain. Of course we have to fix that. The milkman. Oh, messing up the shape again.
At Lexicemc Growth said, yeah, I will not be brave enough to cut this, so I will not blame you if it crumbles beneath your blade.
Okay. Please don't blame me. Please don't be mad. We're trying, right? We're just gonna try. See what happens. Enjoy the jazz. Lo-fi. So thankful for that. I'm so thankful for so many things, but I'm so thankful for that music that I was able to find. I was telling Colleen about it months ago, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to change the vibe a little bit to just get the right, and they weren't bad before. I'm a little away from the mic, so hopefully you can hear me. but they weren't bad before. They were from Creator Mix, and they're free songs you can use for the background of your stuff. They're royalty free, and they advertise it that way. As long as you put their name and give them the song credits, you could use those in your videos, and then you won't get flagged on YouTube for using, like, every time I post a short I get flagged. They don't flag me, they just say that that's copyright music. You don't own that, but someone else will get royalties out of it. They're not gonna get any royalties. My videos don't get that many views, but if they did, I wouldn't get paid for it. They would get the money, which is cool. I'd support the musician. I like their music, so there's a reason why I shared it. So all those shorts would never get what. They don't give you much money anyway for monetizing shorts, but those ones are cool. And these ones I found are just the best vibe that I wanted. It's the vibe that I wanted. It's not gonna be everybody's vibe, but it's the vibe I wanted. I wanted like a jazzy speakeasy with like a lo-fi, like kind of hip-hop-ish beat in the background. Like, it's just got a certain vibe, and I had to curate all the songs to make sure that they would fit that vibe and they don't like come in too abruptly. Some you can't stop it all the time, but they're meant to be really chill. I'm actually listening to it in my ear this time, but I'm not hearing the exact part of the song you're hearing, but I enjoy them. I think it was worth the effort I had to put in, and then it gives us that vibe of the laid back lounge for creatives. It's kind of how I like to think about it. It's like, well, we're just all creating some stuff, and hopefully people could just chill with it too, and put it on in the background if they're doing chores or something, and maybe get some creative ideas. And I know we're gonna, as the channel grows, we'll get real crazy with the crazy ideas. Like flipping through the magazines, we'll be able to find so many crazy ideas and just hear everyone's perspective. Just like looking at like the Fabulage page when they drop a prompt to see how everybody interprets it. Everyone takes it in their own direction. I don't know why I say it like that. It's really fun to see, and that's what I think would be so fun. That's my vision for the page. Even before all I ever did or even knew of the Fabulage stuff, I thought, it'd be so cool to hear everyone's like ideas of how they would collage with different things, because it's just interesting. It's like, and I try to encourage people of like, we're not doing it today, but in some of those where it's like, no idea is a bad idea. It's like, just say it, like, who cares? Say some random stuff, because then, maybe it sparks something, or spark something in someone else for their project. Like, I never thought about like cutting things that way. And so it can help other people. It could help us in our live collage project, but I don't want people to feel nervous about like, I don't want to say something wrong, and it's like, there is nothing wrong unless we're like just getting super vulgar with it, that would kind of be wrong, because I don't really want that kind of vibe. I mean, I'll watch a movie or two with some stuff, but trying to keep it cool over here, and nice and chill. I would like people to be able to watch these with their kids too. I mean, it's not like super kid friendly, and obviously I make like stuff with modeling girls and stuff, so I don't know how much parents want to let the kids watch whatever, but I think that they could watch it and just be chill. And I mean, it's better than a lot of stuff on the internet. So I know that they're totally different style of videos that anyone's used to seeing. I don't know, maybe other people make this stuff, I haven't seen them, but I just felt like this is the direction I want to go, and be totally different in my mind. We're giving people a place to hang out and chat with each other and build community and get creative together. I'm really trying to cut these drips. They're very skinny, so we'll just see. We don't really know how it's going to come out, and I wish I would have changed my blade for this, but we're already this far into it. Might as well ride it out. All right, yeehaw. I don't have a cowboy hat. Put one of those on the cake. I'm kind of concerned how they're gonna connect down here, because I don't know. We're going. test the skills. Let's test the skills and see how far we can go. We might need to cut it into 2 strips because this comes down here a little thicker, and then it kind of goes to a different drip to the side. So and you can see from the outline of Colleen's character there, you kind of cut off some of the drip. So I'm gonna have to imagine that didn't happen. Like that. Just like that. Dun, 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 dun. Really enjoy these jams. Sometimes I just put them on when I'm making stuff or just doing stuff. Like, I just want a chill vibe, because I mean, not everyone's into that kind of stuff, but I do like lo-fi music. Sometimes when I'm just chilling around or I'm driving and I want to just not be all pumped up listening to, like, you know, my Toxic Planet playlist, which is pretty crazy, like alternative rock stuff, I will put on like some lo-fi vibes. It kind of chills me out when I'm like, okay, I know I'm not feeling great and I'm about to go hit the racetrack traffic, and I just put on some lo-fi to just, like, I'm gonna chill my mind out. It's raining. I just need to kind of just go with the vibe. Gives my brain time to think and relax and not look at the people doing their stuff out there. Crazy people out there driving. Everyone turns into a different person when they get to driving. I try not to blame them for it. Like, I'm sure you're a nice person, but as soon as you get in your car, you're not anymore. And I hate you. No, I'm just okay, it's just funny. It's kind of funny, but because I know I'm the same way. I get more aggressive. I'm definitely get more aggressive in my car, especially working when I'm battling to get across town, then across the town the other way, then back the other way. I'm just fighting to get in the lanes and to get into the right lane and to get over, and then there's all these weird merge points around here. Luckily, I know them like the back of my hand, so they could tell, like, oh, he's in that little work van. I'm just whipping around here, and I got things to do, okay? I ain't got time for this. So I want to get back in collage. I don't need to be out here with y'all. Yeah, so it's just, something to get used to. That's why I like lo-fi music. It'll chill me out, chill me down, help me out, get relaxing. Especially, like, if I was just going to sit here by myself. I'm talking now, or hopefully it's still going. I can't even look up right now, so hopefully y'all are still there. But when I'm doing this kind of stuff, I'd like to listen to, like, some lo-fi music too, and just doing some cutting. This is where I think collaging is actually, beneficial to my mental health right here. Is like, I'm not thinking about, well, I was just thinking about the traffic, but I'm not really thinking about all the worries of work or all the, financial worries or any kind of other things. I'm just kind of like, all right, just kind of trying to make these little drips work, It's like, takes your mind off of stuff. And so I think for people with, like, maybe like PTSD or something, or any kind of other things where you kind of need to just not be thinking about that stuff all the time, I feel like collage could really help those people in different types of ways. How am I going to come around this one? Guess I got to get rid of the shoe. Oh, Mother Hubbard. Oh, that's a different one. Is she's the one who lives in a shoe? I don't know who the lady is lives in a shoe. I don't think it's Mother Hubbard. Maybe it's Mother Hubbard. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Just trying to cut some lines here with a blade that is not sharp, because y'all have seen me. Well, maybe you've seen me. I don't know. You do. I'm sharing videos out there. But I've been cutting lots of magazines up. I got a lot more to cut up too. Okay. It will stay together if I take this piece.
And Lexic MC Graph said, "You're still going? YouTube ate my last comment, which was Toxic Planet. Tell me more. I like getting pumped up."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube is doing that to me. Why are you doing this to me, YouTube? I don't understand. I thought you'd like it that I stream all the time. I thought you would reward me or something. No, punish me. I don't like being punished. Had enough of that in elementary school. No, I'm joking. Public school system. Whip me with the ruler. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, I'd share it with you too, Lexi. I have a whole. I know it sounds weird. The name is well, it sounds like it is like it sounds. It's a playlist that I have a series. So I make lots of playlists. I love music. I drive a lot, and me and my daughter love driving, jamming to different types of music, and we go on little cruises. So we need the music. Okay, here's where it's tricky. It's really thin right here. Give me a second. Music playlist. I'll get back to the subject. Music and playlist. Just let me get this little strand here, and I think I'll still be going, or I'll be done going. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of this, but it takes time. Oh, it's getting real thin. Don't do it. Music and playlists and music and more playlists. I don't think I can keep that bump because it's so skinny right here. Come on, go for the glory, Huck. You don't know that reference, huh? It's from Huck Finn. Pickles and poi. I have so many things that are just so inside jokes. Okay. Music and playlists and music. I have a bunch of playlists. I could share them with you. I don't know if you have Spotify. Do you have Spotify? That's the big question, Lexi. You could just say yes or no. Yes, you have Spotify. If you do, well, even if you don't, you can get a free Spotify account. You just have to listen to commercials or something. I don't know how it works because I pay for mine. I pay for it forever. So I've been building playlists forever. Oh, excuse me. I have a whole series of toxic ones. There's Toxic Planet, there's Toxic Globe, there's Toxic World, there's Toxic Land, Toxic Earth. Oh, I might have said that already. Toxic Gravel. There's a whole bunch of them. There's probably about 9 potentially of them. But, oh yeah, you have it. Great. So I can share you a link.
Lexic MC Graph said, yes, I have it.
Awesome. I can share you a link if you like some different stuff. Let's say it's all started with Toxic Planet, so that kind of has like Fall Out Boy and stuff like that in it. So they kind of have like artist themed a little bit. They're not all perfect and they constantly get worked on. Obviously, I'm adding stuff, refreshing them, getting rid of some old stuff and adding some new stuff sometimes. And sometimes, with those playlists is I will add things in there that are they're questionable, and I'm like, maybe it fits. Put it in here, see if it, when I listen to it a few times, like, nope, that song don't fit. It actually needs to go in a different playlist. And then, I'll move stuff around. So sometimes they're half worked on. So sometimes the song may be like, what's this song? It's like, oh, I'm trying it out. Okay. It's a test run. So yeah, I'll share you a link sometime to them. So the Toxic Planet's where it started, and it has a lot of Fall Out Boy, some score in there, but I was going to move the score around to their own playlist because they're like really pumped up motivation type, music. It's cool. I like the score. And then, I have another one that has a bunch of score in it too, so that's why I was gonna probably move them into their own. There's one, I don't know if you've ever heard of the band, and they're pretty like obscure, I guess, but it's like Friday Pilots Club, and they don't like put out a ton of like albums. They just have these like EPs and stuff, and they're really fun. I like them. So there's a bunch of toxic ones. What I can do is I can just send you a link to mine, and you can see I probably have 100 different playlists. I don't know. I don't really share that with people, so you'll be special. We'll call it a birthday present because I don't usually share people that. I was going to take one of my other Spotify accounts and put all like my playlists from these
Lexic MC Graph
these
said,
collages in there.
I understand and will judge. Playlists are hard. The one time I tried to make a playlist for the vibe, I found about 5 songs for it.
Yeah, it can be tricky sometimes. And I have lots with lots of different vibes. So what I'll do for you, Lexi, is I'll let you get a link to my full actual, once you know my profile, you'll see all the playlists that I create on there, and they're just all over the place. So they go from all genres. You're going to be looking for those toxic ones. They're like toxic, and here's a trick for you. If you're creating stuff on Spotify, or I don't know if other platforms do this, but on Spotify, it doesn't really organize your stuff very well with your playlist. So mine are organized with a number in front. So you'll see it's like ones. It's a 1 apostrophe S, ones, twos. And you'll see it's like the ones, I want them to be the top of my stuff, because then I organize it by name, and then it'll be all my ones are on top. Then I get into twos, and then they mean different things. Like they have different meanings of like, these are different vibes and stuff. They say, you know, there's different vibes. There's like series on there. Some of them are totally messed up. This is like personal. It's very personal. That's my personal. There's a lot on there, but I'll share it with you, Lexi. I'll totally share it with you. Just know that the ones are like the top, and you'll be looking for the Toxic Planet. Shows like Toxic Planet, Toxic World, Toxic Globe, Toxic Earth, Toxic Gravel. Each one of them has a different vibe, but all those are kind of alternative-y, rocky. Did you see what I just did? Let me show you. Let me show you what just happened. Here, I guess here it is on the there it is on the strawberries. So this is what I did while y'all were just sitting here while we were talking. I can show you it off of the strawberries, so maybe you can see what actually happened. Do we go for the strawberries? Here's what just happened. I tried to keep as much as the drip as possible there, and so it'd have to be a little higher than the strawberries, right, to make it make sense. And I think it was I kind of think it was meant to be. What do you think, Lexi? What do you think? Anybody else can tune in too. You could chime in, tune in, chime in, tune in. Cut the strawberries out, and then we can see if they actually will fit with this collage, or if it's a separate collage. I don't know. I think I'll let you decide. I'm gonna take a drink, and if you don't hear it get read out loud, YouTube muted us. Okay, there goes Colleen. It should read it out loud.
Colleen Jacobs -Y9S said, "Oh, that works great."
All right. I think it does. I think it actually does. I'll start cutting it out. We'll wait for anyone else to say if they think we do it or we just put it over the cake.
Lexic MC Growth said, "Strawberries and cream, baby."
Strawberries and cream. I think I have some more cream somewhere. Peaches and cream. You know that song, don't you? Who's that? Like Jagged Edge or something? You ever heard Jagged Edge? There's gonna be some weird playlists. You ain't seen nothing yet. No, I'm just joking. I have a ton of playlists, but it's real fun. Let's see if we can get the strawberries out with their tops. I know my blade is due for a blade change, but I should probably, cut up some more magazines with this one before I go blade changing it. Or use Colleen's idea of putting the blades in like an old medicine bottle, and then I'll know the ones in the old medicine bottle are not like super sharp or detailed, but I could use them to still slice up the magazines. So that's a good tip. I love the tips that we get. Everyone has their own way of doing stuff, and you never know when someone's going to throw something out like that. Like, that was super helpful. I was just trying to wrap it up in some paper so I didn't cut myself. And if I threw it away or whatever I did with it, like you're pushing down the trash, all of a sudden you got a blade inserted in your hand. That wouldn't be fun, you know what I'm saying? But I like the idea of putting them in an old medicine bottle. But then I could also, like I was just saying, I could try to reuse them and keep them for other purposes, so they're not totally gone. They're just not great for the extra precision work that we just did. Oh, I can't believe we just did that together. It's those kind of things take time. I like doing them. I think it's fun and interesting. There's still some more drip there. I mean, if we wanted to grab little tiny driplets, let's cut out some little circles of milk. and then drip it all over their faces. No, 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 no. Wait, I didn't ask. I mean, I don't think we
But
want
Lexi
the
Kemsey
Keebler elf.
said, Colleen, I do that too, except one bottle is for trash and one is for cutting cardboard.
That's great. That's what I should do. Good idea. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. It's going to be very helpful because I've been, first off, just worried about cutting myself. Second off, I could get double use out of them because that's the other thing I worry about is wasting them. I'm like, this is wasteful, but I need a new blade. And what am I going to do with the old blade? But as you can see, when we're slicing up magazines, I don't like to rip magazines. I see it all the time. And I totally get it. I see it's faster and more efficient. Well, I don't know if it's more efficient, but it's faster when you just rip the page out that you want, But as you can tell, mine come out way smoother because I cut it with a razor blade. So now if there's a detailed thing on the edge, I don't have a ripped up piece of magazine paper there. All my stuff looks like this. They all cleanly extracted. But I don't need a super sharp razor blade for that. So that's great. That's a great reuse. And then I can switch it out.
Said, please no drippy milk faces. That Valentine's collage for the creamer was so unsettling to me.
Yeah, where was that one? Oh yeah, that was, I think I still have that sitting there. That one was all messed up.
Colleen Jacobs dash
That collage is so messed up.
Said, good idea, Lexi.
Yeah, that's that they don't always turn out how you're you get to cutting them and you're like, yeah, this would be cool, and the next thing you know, you're like, what is happening? Also, that's collage in general, I guess, but some of them turn out really cool, or some of them can be weird in the time, like with the cutting out the circles for the elephant, and I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh no, just ripped a little leaf. Didn't know it was gonna happen. Turned out really good to me. I like it. It turned out good to me. I liked it, so I was happy with that. But both of those Valentine's Day ones were not. I didn't even post shorts or anything of them, but it's gonna happen, and that's something I gotta learn too. I think Colleen might have told me it too, like, don't be so hard on yourselves and stuff. It's not, I guess it is a little hard on yourself, but it's just like, it's kind of discouraging or whatever. I have to share it. So the thing is I'm making them to share the videos. I could make a ton of collages and never share them and only share my best stuff. And that would be cool and everything, but that's not the point of this channel. So I guess one of the good things that makes this channel different too is this is not a highlight reel. You're gonna see my fails. You're gonna see the sucky ones. They're gonna come out and you're gonna be like, what? That sucks. And I get it. They can't all be good. So just don't be too hard on me when the collage is not the greatest, There'll be great ones. There'll be not so great ones. Like the girl. Coffee creamer.
I really like the one with the hard heads, and the creamer one was funny, but I understand the frustration of it not coming out how you envisioned.
Yeah, it's just really, I think that's with all of these. You never know. Just like here with the milk. We didn't know. It looks like it's going to be perfect. You caught that with a good eye. That was a good eye because it almost drops down in steps like how it was dropping off of the shoes. But these are stacked kind of like how the shoes were stacked. And I didn't even catch that. And that was a really good catch. And that's just, you never know. Are they like proportioned right? Is the sizing right? Is the distance right with the drip? It looks like the drip's very sporadic.
Said, I like my art much better a year later when I can't remember how I wanted it to come out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just put it away for a little while and then pull it back and look at it. Be like, oh yeah, that's great. That looks great. How did I do that again? It's just like, how do I recreate it now? And then you never remember, what did I do there to make that? That was really cool. I've had that with a few ones where I was like, I wonder what I did. I don't really remember. Sometimes, luckily, I have the video. So I'm like, there's a video of me making it, and I'll go back and watch the video. Oh yeah, I cut it like that. And so that's kind of another cool thing about documenting it, is I could see it and see what worked and what didn't work in a video. So interesting. We're gonna keep on cutting through these. I'm trying to keep the leaves here, so that's a good, so it looks like a real strawberry. Real strawberries. I haven't had a strawberry in a while. Quite some time. It's been quite some time. I was looking online. I didn't buy them. I got the money to buy them. But they have these really cool like fruit rinser things that you put these. They're like a double jar. Inside of it's a jar, but it has a drain inside of it. So you rinse all your fruit and veggies out in those bowls. And then all the toxic stuff rinses down and you can rinse it out and then you can put them in the fridge. Seems like a cool thing to have fresh fruit around the house and make sure you're rinsing them off real good. Get rid of all the pesticides, I mean, as much as you can, you know. You can see all the little holes in the strawberries. You know that stuff's getting absorbed in the inside of it, but you know, can't worry about everything. I was like, you know what, Lexi? You almost got strawberry shortcake. They had a strawberry shortcake there. You probably would have liked that more. I was like, I know she likes pink. I probably could have got the strawberry shortcake cake, but I saw the lemon cake and I knew that I had to eat it. So I'm like, well, I mean, I like strawberry shortcake too. Do not get me wrong, especially from like the Cheesecake Factory or something. That'd be delicious. This one came from Kroger. Actually, Fred Meyer's, but it's Kroger. You probably know it as Kroger. But I figured I'd get you a cake. I thought that was a nice. I know you can't eat it. I don't know if it's nice or not. You know, I mean, I guess it's the thought that counts. But you know, if it was me, I'd want to eat the cake. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Has that ever made sense to you? Has that phrase ever made sense to you? Because I want my cake and I want to eat it too. That's the whole point of me having the cake. I know it means something different, but if we're talking about real cake here, I really want the cake. But I just thought, I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's cool. Could have been strawberry shortcake though. I know, y'all just hanging out. I'm glad, again, thankful for the jazzy music. I want to keep the details, okay? I could have just cut it out real basic like, but since, you know, you're collaging with me now, this is what it's like around here. Welcome to my life. It's kind of crazy. I did not ask you if you want to keep the Keebler elf. I didn't think so. I don't usually keep like little cartoon guys like that. He's funny. I like his cookies. I don't know why they're cooking them in an oak tree, but they are.
Pink is great and all, but flavor comes first.
Yeah, the lemon cakes are pretty yummy. I've had their lemon cake there before, so I was like, yep, that's it. That's delicious. Okay, we're gonna have a little tad of his hand. The Keebler elf. They're cooking them in an oak tree. Short guy with fruit. That's what it says. Okay, let's see what happened here. Come on out of there. You come on out of there. Just give me a second. Okay, there it goes. Just give me a second. Okay, you can see how much of a disaster. I don't know if it's a disaster. Whoa, watch out with that blade. But that's what it, you know. Those are the cuts I'm doing. So, you know, to get this, it's what it is. 'Tis what it is. We're running out of space. Do we need to pull out the big board for Big Bird? Okay. What if this might all work out to our favor here. Remember that spot down there? Let's say goodbye to it. And what if we go like this? You get down there. And then we pour the milk on you. Oh, you're still just a little tall. Oh, well, let's see. What if the milk goes behind with these? Oh, don't. Fragile. It's fragile. It's fragile. It's fragile. Let's play a game of don't rip the paper. Come on. Come on now. You come on now. I don't want to go outside today. I want to go and like order pizza or something. I don't want to go outside. It's raining. thinking about that. Where's the tweezers? Man, it's getting hot in here. Is it because all the pressure? Or is it something sticking out at the bottom? Oh, strawberries. Oh, that's why. I don't know. I'm just trying here. Just trying. Then we can decide. We know it needs to drip from this one to that one to this one to that one. I could always grab a bigger paper, but I'm wondering if the milk goes behind as well. Let's try to get some positioning here, and I'll show y'all. I was trying to keep it on one page here, you know, if I could. But, you know, hopes aren't always dreams, or something like that. It's close.
Said, you also can cut the milk right as it comes out of the bottle and piece it back together to be slightly shorter.
Oh yeah, could do that too. Strawberries, milk. I could also cut the cone too. I could also make the cone a little sharper at the bottom. I think that's pretty good shape. Do you want... let me get it up here without messing up. Do you want it to go in the hands? I think that little cone piece is probably messing that part up, huh? Do you want it to go in or out? I think that cone piece would have to be moved, which I can do it. I can move it. I'm gonna take a drink of water. This is it. I think it's looking really good. We just need to nail down how it's gonna go. And we'll call this Lexi's birthday collage. Unless she wants to add more, then we can add more. Should it go in? If it goes in, I think we remove this this little piece of cone right there. We'll remove that. We can, you know, get it lined up right, obviously, because it could run off the side of the strawberries, hitting off that, hitting off that.
Said, in the hands.
Into the hands. All right. Let's take this out for a second. Oh, fragile. So fragile. Hey, Mr. Cone. Sean Puffy Combs. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Ha. Oh, that tape. Oh well. Shucks. That just happened. Oh, shucks. Okay, gotta try to fix something here. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's just a tiny little piece of tape right there. I could just cut it. Got it. Which now you just see a little bit of that, you know, you see the yogurt or whatever, but we're going to cover it with a strawberry. So before I do the fragileness again, and then if we do have to cut the milk, we'll cut the milk at the top. I like that idea as well. But let's try to get these lined up right. I think it drips off of that one. It was dripping right there. Oh, that's about to fall apart. Don't you do it. Don't you. Oh, I guess it won't matter if we lose that little shred there. Okay, right there. Right there. So it's hitting right on the top of that one. And then it's coming down to that one. To that one, to this one, to that one. Lots of issues, but I think the plan is we can lock it in like this. Yeah. You can scream glue stick. I get it. Temporary tacking. Temporary tacky. See? Temporary tacky. Kind of tacked it. It's tactile. I like that. Let's see there. I can see a piece where I might be able to glue it as well and bring it into a little bit more consistent. Just a little bit long there. Don't want that washi tape hanging out. Get off my finger! What you doing? You can't live here. You can't park here. Oh. Very thin and fragile. That one little piece is very fragile right there. It's like almost cut off, but then it's going behind it. If I tape it right there, it'll maybe stay in place. So then it kind of looks like it's going in and out behind it and stuff. So that could be kind of cool. Use your third hand, your mouth. Okay, and then what if it popped back out? Oh, we probably are not even seeing that spot. Okay, and then all that funness. It's pretty cool. I mean, for the drip, it's not that bad. For, you know, could be worse. And I could have that drip coming over the hand too. Something is hitting. We are like exactly the right height. Now, if it was in a picture frame, you'd probably just a little tad would be cut off of it in a picture frame. But I actually think it's the right shape. What do you think of our collage? What do you think of this? Let me bring it up to you. We're collaging together for Lexi's birthday. It's a straw. I mean, if you want to add more, Lexi, we could, you know, I could open some magazines or something, but I figure simple and fun. Oh, it was the right height. Okay. There was the right height. Something's blocking it down there. Could be a piece of tape. What's happening? There's like a piece of tape down there that's holding the hands together. That's blocking it from going any further, but it is the right height.
Set. Woohoo.
Boom. You got to drop a boom. Colleen can drop.
Set. It needs nothing more.
Awesome. You can drop a boom. You tell me it's done. You exploding head, a boom. I don't know if Colleen's still here. You know, she always drops the boom on it. But I think boom, it's complete. Let me show you the milk and the strawberries, and it's going into her hands. And then the cone, there's the boom.
Alexa Kempsey graph. Set. Boom. At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S. Set. Happy birthday, Lexi. Birthday cake collision.
Yes, happy birthday, Lexi. I just wanted to show you some love. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. I don't know. It's off tune, Google. Don't be striking me. I'm just singing songs, okay? That song's probably old anyway. It's probably free now. It's in the public domain. Thank you for being a friend, Lexi. I really appreciate you. I will probably still dump you some more magazines on you. This is really fun. I like this collage. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. I don't know if we can get it in here. It's not taped down or anything, but I got these cheapos from Scamazon the other day, and you know, it's the only reason why is because they're really cheap. You should know with cheap picture frames that they're going to be cheap, but it's a size of a paper, which is 8 8.5 by 11. So it fits the sheet without having to cut it. Let me just open this up real quick. See if I can get it in a frame for you without having to tape it. You tape it, you glue it yourself when it shows up on your doorstep. Let's see here. This will just at least protect it. Let me get this stuff off. It sounds a little weird, so give me a second here. Protect the plexi. There's one. There's one. Come on. I'm trying to pick this stuff off of the glass really hard. Oh, come on. Come on. I know you're there. There he is. There he is. Surprise. Actually, here's a trick. I learned this just now. I was today 8 years old. Ooh, the glass already makes it look cool. It's not glass, but you know. Let's see if we can juggle this. You stay still. You stay still. Don't you move. What just happened? I don't know. I kind of lost my grip. You son of a, grip. I don't know. Whoa. Let me not lock it in and just see if that stayed in place. Oh la la! The milk's kind of cut off. I'm gonna leave it to you, Lexi, to fine tune it. If you want to cut off the milk and take that sacrifice, you take the risk. Okay? This is your birthday gift. I will get it to you sometime with a whole bunch of magazines. So check it out. Here it is in the frame. It's not the best. I mean, the frame's, it's okay. You could hang it on a wall. Just tell people not to look at it too close. It's very flimsy and light once you touch it. But I think on the wall, it won't look too bad. It kind of looks like my table a little bit. You see the texture. It's not quite as textured as my table. So it has that, wood grainy-ish to it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty interesting. I really like it.
Said, the moment of no deception. It's beautiful and I am honored.
Awesome. Thank you for coming here, Lexi, all the time, hanging out and spending some time with us here. I know we're all going to make some really cool stuff together, and I'm super thankful for all of you. I just wanted to show, that I do care. I'm a real person. I'm not an AI chatbot yet. They want to clone me, but they'll never get me. I'm not going to let them clone me into some weird AI chatbot. Or I don't know. They want to. They even try to prompt. They're now trying to tell creators to go ahead and make a clone of yourself and stuff. You'll work more efficiently. It's like, well, what? Yeah, I guess you don't enjoy making videos or something. You know what I'm saying? You just do it because you want some money or something. I don't know. People don't. Kind of crazy. Blows my mind with all the stuff that is happening with there you go, a little extra. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these things, but I just think it's cool for us to build a community, for us to do stuff together, hang out together. It's just gonna be so cool. It's already cool. I really enjoy it. I do want to try to get my reach a little higher, and Google, YouTube, they don't know what to do with me. They 30, you could tell they're not sharing it because it's like 30 views on my videos. It's like, that's pretty sad. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. It kind of, because I want more people to enjoy this. I want more people to join us where we can all collaborate and make fun stuff together. And it'll be really interesting as it starts to get more of us doing more stuff. And I think then we'll really make some crazy weird collages together, and it'll be interesting. And then for my videos, I'll make my collages, so I could still make my type of collages, for the videos, and then we can kind of use everyone else's creativity to make some other collages that are probably outside of my wheelhouse. And that's what's fun about it. And I think it's interesting and different. It might be a little tilted in there. I think it's not glued down. It's not glued down, but I really appreciate you, Lexi. I hope you have a super happy birthday. This stream was just for you to celebrate your birthday. So that's why I did it. Now I'm going to go eat your birthday cake without you. It's going to taste real good too, and I'm going to tell you all about it next time. But it's really fun. thank you all for joining us here for Lexi's birthday. I'm glad she had a chance to stop here. You are a priority over here, Lexi. I know you made that joke, but you're a priority over here. If you ever want to be a moderator, I know you don't want to, but anything I could do, you just let me know if you need anything, and I'd be happy to help you. Colleen's birthday's coming up. I already made your collages, Colleen. We'll have to make, maybe I guess we could, I don't know, we could make a different one. After that, I can't be making more birthday collages because I'm not, I don't know. I guess I could. I got to find more cake or something. I kind of think Colleen's birthday would be different. She wants something different than cake. I don't know what it'd be. I'll ask her.
Said, yeah, I'm gonna imagine I'm eating the cake.
Yeah, or you just go get one and then you can imagine I'm eating it and you're eating it and we're sharing a piece of cake together. They got them at Kroger. Well, I got this one at Fred Meyer's, but they've got it at Kroger. So that's weird. It says I'm not signed in for the chat. Why does it say I'm not signed in for the chat?
Colleen Jacobs-Y9S said, yeah, moderate. At Lexicemc Growth said, I told you I think about it. Maybe one day I'll be feeling brave enough to say yes.
Okay. So yeah, just it's always out there if you ever want to help out on the channel. I'd be happy to share any of your stuff too. So, you make something cool and you want to share it off, you let me know. You could DM me through IG and I can, save it to the computer and then I could show it on here to get a good, good seeing of it instead of like my glary picture right here. So I could share some of your stuff if you're down. Colleen, I have a bunch of your stuff that you sent me and I really enjoy it. Thank you so much for sending me that. I would like to share some of it too. You have to let me know. I'll ask you later. What I can share because I don't want to share stuff if people don't want to see it. So that's that. I'm going to go and do my self-care Sunday. I need to take care of myself as well. So I just really wanted to do this for Lexi. So anyways, thank you all for showing up and I will see you in the next live stream. Happy birthday, Lexi.